iostudy.net.
Hello everyone, this is Danielle, and in this video we're going to discuss in, at, and on for place 3. So as you can see here, we have the mind map for what we will talk about today. We have in, at, on, and finally we will compare in and at for building. So we will start by talking about in. So let's see how to use in correctly. So we can say things like in bed, in hospital, and in prison. We can also say in the sea or in a taxi. So let's see some examples for in bed, in prison, and in hospital. So Mark isn't up yet. He's still in bed. And Kay's mother is in hospital. So those are 2 examples of how to use in. Now let's go down to where we can use in the sea and in a taxi. For example, I love swimming in the sea. And George arrived in a taxi. So as you can see, these are also both examples of how we can use in. Now let's go over to using at. So we can say things like at a party, at a concert. We can also say at the station, at the somebody's house. So let's see examples for at a party or at a concert. For example, were there many people at the party? And I saw Jack at a concert. So those are 2 examples of using at in these cases. Now let's go down to using at in other cases. For example, don't meet me at the station. I can get a taxi. And the room in Judy's house are very small. Okay, so in both of these cases we can use at. So now let's go down to using on. We can say things like on a bus or on a motorcycle. For example, the bus was very full. There were too many people on it. And Mary passed by on her bicycle. So as you can see here, we're using on when talking about these things. So now let's go over to the other side to compare in and at for building. So we have 2 examples here. First example, we went to a concert at the Royal Festival. And second example, the meeting took place at the company's headquarters. Okay, so in those ones we compared in and at for building. So here you have your completed mind map for using in, at, and on places 3. So you can always come back to this whenever you need for a refresher or for more information. So if you feel like you're ready to move on from the mind map, we can click here to find the outline for more information. So here is the outline for in, at, and on. You can scroll through this to find more information and further examples of sentences for how to use this correctly in English grammar. So once you are finished reading through our additional information on this page, you can click here to take the test on in, at, and on, and how to use it correctly in English grammar. So in the next video, we will take the test together. So thanks for joining me in this video where we saw the mind map and the outline for in, at, and on. I will see you again in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.